Alright, yenchia muna yamamu akwa bebiem. Bebia wo bia no ye chiao, and at every time we have video yi ye be chiao say anopa good morning to you. Say we are good afternoon, say you good evening to you depending on the time you watch this video. Ena masi say abrenya bibia no muguso na mo hwe Pepe's Rice channel no e wo YouTube no so. We are extremely grateful that you keep watching us and you are still pushing us. We are grateful. Mesraw se na ene da edikan a wo hwe yem video yi bia bomode anso ba subscribe to channel no e de amaye se na ene da edikan a wo hwe yem video yi bia bomode no subscribe to channel no e de amaye o ta hwe yem videos no but on subscribe here also over subscribe e de amaye. Thank you so much. In somebody now enra Wednesday the 18th enra date 18th of June. Asante Kotoko transfers na ewo form. Asante Kotoko transfers na ewo form. And no munyam Hearts folk step up the gear, and Hearts folk are almost through with three players. Ni nyina no enra Wednesday. But Kotoko de enra na the royal gathering, na the royal visit. Enra Asante Kotoko bobuku no led by the chairman Nana Apenkra Akosiewa. Oneni IMC, yes, James Kwesia Pianom, lawyer Safuduku, Richard Osakutu, onum EPM the Mensha Palace, onum Ekushia, His Royal Majesty, the owner and life patron of the club. Now, onum Ede, when fan say a report of the 2024-2025 football season. Ede come up, so, omuye no, omo Ede MTN FA Cup, omo JN, esanso Ede koi. Eno mkoji nshira eti for Kotoko enra na enye transfers asem isan se Richard Akoto ose Akoto a ono administrative manager enra na o menhia enra na chief accountant, yes opanyi da Chazopoku na o menhia the communications director the chairman himself, the sporting director. So it was virtually going to be extremely difficult for Kotoko to engage in transfer activities, but of course na onomo eden krata ne ade ama teams bi o send mails, o send messages ya na de ho reply no ebetumi aba. And na Thursday 19th June Asante Kotoko transfers no epeja, and Asante Kotoko transfers no emu epeja pa na me were exclusives am de be ma, but me share emfa free players who are expected to depart the club. I'm going to give you the confirmed list of players who are expected to depart the club and the modalities that will flow. It's no question to say Asante Kotoko, IMC chairman, and then Obetina Jom, Odenon Kwadaso, Asante Kotoko secretariat, together with Samuel Safuduku, communications director. No science so Asante Kotoko, one more Emre no, or lawyer no. Nafe, administrative manager no, account Richard Akoto. Some players were told yesterday to report to the secretariat. And some players now, and no, I catch up to the secretariat. No, one of no, a qua, a incommodie, quaya Kotoko, a faso, na one more any Asante Kotoko relationship. No, if you be called loan, if you are a termination, a players bear, Mamma Emfa Umro, I mean Bosso Emfa Emma. And unti, and the catch us Asante Kotoko management. No. Omo use a lot of tactics. Yana, they don't want even players that any omo to feel bad. I say baby ni anka e boli ni ani abo amane. Afi ye fresh ye kwa ha na o participation na I problematic. Enkomodi a akoso behind the scenes no. Empanyifo officially enka nkyerem ranche. E general players be pm e o menhia obie no a ubusa na onim se ye pam no anaso obekọ. Last season na pinkra ade bi so obeka ya, when after the season and the post season we are Monday no ko menhia omo free menhia ba ya no mo ko hia mranche no ewo information bi omo da no e no mo invite mranche no ebi eba secretariat joko a no mo no watrase mutual termination ni atoa so e de free. And after the visit to His Royal Majesty. Players na mpanyinfo ka kyerɛ say ene nti ne na napɛnkra bɛyɛ busy with the outgoings. Omo mo free club no akɔ. Eno ne first ade obɛyɛ ɛwɔ secretariat ene. Owia incomings no na incomings ne bi ɛwɔ ha bɛyɛ ho adwuma ɛde ama wo. Eno nti ma me hyase mfam free goalkeepers mienu ɛna ne ebepiem ɛwɔ Asante Kotoko secretariat. The captain Frederick Asare ebepiem ɛwɔ hɔ. Frederick Asare deɛ no ɛyɛ on a different leg. And nine wo gyina so ɛde kɔ secretariat no ɛyɛ different from some of the players are Kotoko ɛyɛ ready to part ways with them mutually. Yɛtena se ne mienu na yɛagye atom. Baabi a ɛsɛ yɛ compensate you no ne yɛde ama wo. Baabi also yɛsɛ yɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛtwa contract no sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a you can move out as a free player na nso akɔ sign ɛde ama club bi. All those discussions will be done. But Frederick Asare deɛ no is on a different leg, and I'll explain that one to you later. But he'll be there. Then goalkeeper, young goalkeeper, 19-year-old Benjamin Twum will also be at the secretariat. Maminye Benjamin Twum deɛ no ɛmfa ma wo. Benjamin Twum, it is likely that Kotoko will ship him out on loan. That is the option Asante Kotoko explore. They don't want to part ways with the player permanently. It should be a temporary thing. So Branche no, at his age, a national team goalkeeper, na obaye unya bi na. Me pacho sa asebe see e suspend the Branche no. Ne indefinite suspend, he has been recalled because before Kotoko ekobo vision e wa Accra, no only team any training. So he has been recalled to the team. And the moment only team no senior team ebe training na say the indefinite suspension no and pay for alifte e de aman. Nemum Asante Kotoko company for an option. So Branche be called loan. Now two things and a up loan deal no? Either a Division 1 side or a Premier League team where he can get playing time. Say Premier League team or treachery dia send you go better than Kotoko na not in. But for a believe a Branche will develop it into a top-notch goalkeeper. The Branche the Dean at the Benjamin Twum. Ebe secretariat Thursday and pay okwa nkoma wo no ekwan Asante Kotoko ebe faso na wonom ene Benjamin Twum temporary ebetimi apart ways no akosi akan baby so mo explore all the temporary moves ebetimi akọ one ebetimi na akọ 1 year loan na anye ya then the last option ebe se Kotoko ebe terminate contract no na Branche na edna ni akyem e baby fufuro that I'm able to report to you. That is Benjamin Twum, Obera Secretariat, ene anopay. Mamin free on member Daniel, Adrian, Adjetey, the right back. Daniel Adrian Adjetey, the right back. Now, enra anopana besi na nyumre no. The catch us Kotoko, a nations players me no anomopo. Tina say me dim komo na me wuram e nations. Na me kwhwa Branche Asante Kotoko pen one. Me who a Branche kono. Ama my convinced that Daniel Adrian Adjetey, who signed 1.5 year deal with Asante Kotoko in January, a Branche no Kotoko, and then by party ways, and Thursday, 19th of June. Kotoko, and then other party ways. Now let me explain to you why Kotoko, any a Branche and other party ways. There be because a change in managerial role, coaching decisions, they change your club. It comes with its ramifications. There are players who enjoy. There are players who get their chances. There are players who lose out on their chances. And it is typified of Asante Kotoko, a bra, prosper, a player like Henry Kwame Ansu, na Omobi. No, nyabi mo. Coach, by what creative position at the man Henry Ansu, team. To the extent that as Samba Kobo as a deal, na Henry Ansu, and a blow, a ball 4 and 5. Inti ono no have benefited from the managerial change, the coaching change in a buy no a benefited. One player change in coaching. I had a pa a branch of the Daniel Adrian Adjetey. So Adjetey came in as a backup option, a right back. A brand lot amwa April. Adjetey started a boy. Sena injury when you injury so kakra. But later when or recover, he became the right back option for Asante Kotoko. And he played a lot of games to the extent that Asante Kotoko breakum Chelsea. He won the day with that power of a drive. I'll bought the ball a him. But if he's a coach, Abdul Karim did to buy no. Unya 1 minute of competitive football more. Join the dynamics in American say, if you enjoy, if you benefit positively when managerial change in Eba and we use Henryansu as that example. One player, the managerial change, prosper, Eko Emma opinion di Zito, Abe take over no. Emma no benefit, branch the Daniel Adrian Adjetey. Daniel has suffered because if he's a new manager buy no, unya the opportunities, unya kwan emmo bo ni bi said the enkobepe say obebon and so ono ne de no clear who say coach no options at right back no currently number 1 option abranche de Jide Lord Amoa. Number 2 second option Justice Blay and Sana Adrian acquired the third choice. Clearly Kotoko an injured right back in Emmanuel Kote. Okay, can you boma Daniel Adrian Adjetey, the chances are very, very far and few. And for that matter, next Thursday, we'll room our Asante Secretariat to meet the chairman of the club and the management in general, with the lawyer and the administrative manager there. Now, on up a quiet befaswa on terminate the contract of Daniel Adrian Adjetey. So it is confirmed. Said Daniel Adrian Adjetey will be leaving Asante Kotoko. And with me, I confirm it also at the amount. Young Queen. A branch of the dean at the Dwamena. Michael Dwamena. On also a room was Asante Kotoko Secretariat. Thursday morning, he was informed to report to the Secretariat. Now, it sounds like Michael Dwamena, the contract na aka 1 year per our checks or signing a 3-year deal with Kotoko. 2 and the boy, until the last year, next year. Now, Kaisa Kotoko at the central midfielder Abba in Hubejau. It's Kotoko who seek to lay off one central midfielder. And no I branch the dean at the Michael Dwamena. So the discussion around on any day ever ban Pachochi, Mama will be loan. Adrian Diana, there is no loan. Direct talks to lead to the termination of his contract. The same thing applies to Dwamena. I got 1 year on a contract of Michael Dwamena. The management of Kotoko, and no Nancy. Now on up a mutual understanding. You mean near Dinkomo? Ebia, Yabama say, there be many a contract I call 1 year to be Gidiumina. O contract no clause wishing. How say if we don't want to continue with you. The Benny say this is the exit clauses in the contract. These are the termination clauses in the contract. All of those things are in there. And so discussions around that will be done. Now a branch officially Asante Kotoko. And so Ejanokwan. So Michael Dwamena is also one of the players Asante Kotoko company for Ejanokwan at the FA club. Michael Dwamena. So that gives you 3 so far, right? 3 so far. Makajo said there's a conversation around the goalkeeper, Frank Asari. I'll bring that one to you later. But you know, at the Ebebro later. So far, Mama Omiensa, I don't know. Mama confirming from us say Samson Eduku per information and jo eba na machin. Me peki and HS Samson Eduku will stay. Samson Eduku will stay. Last time I told you, sir, Urem ewo conversation na ekoso na nkobodi a ekoso na. Nkobodi na kwese people believe that Samson Eduku enya enough chances to prove what he can do. Unyai. Enunti wanya preseason with the club by January. Enti why don't we allow him na onye a proper preseason na afei based on the preseason no yentimi evaluating the performance with the next 6 months you evaluating the performance no given the opportunities again Kotoko will be engaged in 3 separate competitions next season. The 2025-2026 football season. No? The Ghana Premier League, 34 games. The FA Cup, so you play about 6 games. And then, so we Aqua Africa, Aqua you are thinking about playing about 10 games. And so, Asante Kotoko will be playing around 50 games next season per the projections. Now, and clearly, if I know the projections are, it's just say you need more players. And it may confirm the amount says something. Eduku will stay. Eduku will stay. Let's move to Isaac Mintah. Isaac Mintah. And again, let me catch us Isaac Mintah will also stay. Isaac Mintah is staying because the conversation around Isaac Mintah is very similar to Abrante Eddie Samson Eduku. Eduku Emo Bibribi. Mintah Emo Bibribi. So the same conversation around Eduku applies to Isaac Mintah. People within the management or the firm believe that those 2 players any more opportunities express your why don't we wait now the needed chance, the needed opportunity. If they fail to take the opportunity, fair enough, but giving them more playing time, the boys will be able to as it were so the 2 strikers, Samson Eduku, Isaac Mintah, those 2 players are highly expected to stay. Expected to stay. Lami Enwem Cheba for Elvis Auchi. Cheba for Elvis Auchi. Me sure say Auchi dear is what TV. Now Auchi dear I'm able to tell you that he will stay. Coach, every man more opportunities. Again, ne dear na ejina bibi so say ye pe we ni si enya kwaku ni enya kwame eba de a ene ye yawo ne kwadwo beko on za de but wo kwadwo mu wo kwame ho na emai no de na yawo stay. So eno ne permutations around Elvis Che Bafo Awuchi. Elvis Che Bafo Awuchi ono so the conversation sa ene tie e wo ami ekiri e de amawo ntono de me tene se na asterisk e da de din no ho asterisk. Madam say asterisk na pepa ama abedani stay. So for him, he is staying with Club Edin Asante Kotoko. My players don't was saying I Elvis Cheba will stay. Elvis Cheba will stay. Or more outright the Dina amount. The loan, my boss will at the amount. We air conversations are Thursday morning. I was Asante Kotoko Secretariat. And no any conversations are Edikai and paying for bono na wonum asosum enkaka but Asante Kotoko before a channel Friday ebeduro be with players no omo ko omo mabiem omo kwaba because the club they will resume training and prepare ahead of game omo na heart folk ebebono omo bo wi no the President's Cup omo bo wi omo say breaking mountain na afi omo babiem a na pre-season plan no and Asante Kotoko edi ewram no matter so edi afrio. So I am able to tell you that these are the players visiting the Kotoko Secretariat. Obika chose Emmanuel Nchika Onka Emmanuel Nchi is not part of the players going to the Secretariat. Player bit say Wisdom Fernando Passi. Yes, Wisdom Ebeko Secretariat Obi. But I have a different story on Wisdom Fernando Passi. Amen Wojuma and so at the amount. There is a new twist to the stories around captain and goalkeeper Ferry Kasari. A new twist. What could be it? Stay tuned. And then Thursday, the fillers and a bassa, a filler upon filler upon filler. Any being at the go at the amount. So just stay tuned. Now monitor this channel. And put you on the notification. Now unsubscribe ya. Maybe at the Twum unsubscribe. No put you on the notification. Anytime be able upload video no say normal post say live video say premiere video ubenya alert now so when we say bibi ekoso awa. Thank you so much. Around Asante Kotoko this morning, Thursday morning, yɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ secretariat ɛna mede ne nyinaa no ɛde ama no. Thank you so much. May the Almighty God be with us all. God bless you.